Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CCS Championships presented by Noah Flight. We're back for our third game. I'm joined by Jonas. Florida International, the 2 seed, takes on the 7 seeded Red Raiders of Texas Tech.
I mean, this is upset watch. First of all, Texas Tech as a 7 seed in the West. A lot of people said that should just not be how it falls. But the Red Raiders, I mean, they struggled a little bit in league play. Meanwhile, Florida International, they were putting themselves on top. So they got the 2 seed Texas Tech down at 7 seed. But we all know Texas Tech. We know the potential of this team. They definitely could make an upset happen. But we'll see if Florida International can, stay on top as the 2 seed, as they already are going to get started, wasting no time. 5 seconds in, they're already on the board.
And FIU strike early in the game one zone. It's just 5 seconds gone. The Panthers on the board first here. And again, we got upset watch earlier and later on the B stream as Fox is game 7 with number 1 Colorado and number 1 Jack State, number 8 Jack State.
Yeah, we're going to be keeping you guys updated about that one, because if we do see the Gamecocks of Jack State upset Colorado, that will potentially it could be argued that is the biggest upset in CCS history. But Colorado, they're looking to do work. That's over on the B stream with Fox. But here on the mainstream, FIU already on the board, trying to extend to a 2-goal lead. Shermo sending it back the other way for Texas Tech. Book now down, looking for Nasirium. Miss from Kai. Nasirium, a little bit of space, a little bit of time, running low on boost. Plays the low 50. Nasirium equalizes for Texas Tech.
And Texas Tech, Nasirium, the captain, leads his team to goal 1. And Colorado strike first over on the B stream, but the Red Raiders get one to fall here in game 1. Jonas, both teams on the board in the first minute.
Yeah, Nasirium is a name that many people know. Is a captain, he's a leader, and everyone really just looks up to him to lead this team. And, he does so with pride and has helped Texas Tech, obviously get this far in CCS Season 3. But it's going to be tough putting a stop to FIU as Zernite takes this one in stride up off the sidewall. Pre-flip to power that one through the upper 90.
And again, FIU, 4 minutes to go, a 2-1 lead. Colorado has jumped out to a 2-0 lead on the B stream. Jack State now in trouble.
Yeah, we got some great games going on. I mean, on the B, C, and D stream, you have 1 seeds and 2 seeds all competing, looking to make their way through. And Zernite, that's a great 50 as it slows the ball down enough for Kai to stir off track FIU. I mean, their offense has already struck twice, but their defense now getting some work as well. Churmo into the corner, grab there, down to Kai, shot off the upper 90 and away. Nasirium catches it out to the midfield. FIU wasting no time, lining up another attack. Zernite, low boost, low flip, gets it over to Kai, rolls one on target. Shermo keeps it out now. Texas Tech towing the line on defense.
Syracuse Sac State in a delayed start at the moment as well, with that Colorado game still ongoing. With Zernite one-on-one here as a teammate in help. The lead blocker, it goes for Zernite, 3-1. The Panthers a 2-goal lead.
And they just seem to keep adding on. Grab, forcing Nasirium to turn a little bit awkwardly here, and Zernite plays it into that low corner. Not much you can do to stop it. So with 3:05 left to go, FIU extend their lead to 2. And we'll see what Texas Tech can do to be able to get right back in it. Of course, looking towards Nasirium, takes this one out. Grab, leaves it for Kai. Gets it past 1. Churmo, plenty of boost. Takes this one up, an immediate jump from Zernite, rips it away. And FIU, they're looking to lead the pace in this series.
Now Nasirium, plenty of boost work with here, goes across the middle over the first, no grab. Will be a little bit dunked there, but Zernite, plenty of boost to tank for Zernite here. 1-on-2, met away by a defender. Halftime in the game number 1. Texas Tech trail by 2 here. Now the second half underway. The Red Raiders, the offense got to get to work.
They really do. I mean, their defense been shaping up a little bit in the last minute. but they need to get their offense going to be able to try and take away this deficit. A little bit of miscommunication there. Nasirium will win to the far corner, steals the boost. Chermo waiting middle for a pass, won't get one. Zernite plays it out, grab. That ball stripped away from him for a moment. Now Zernite grab back down. Chermo picks up a big save, and this one will be rolled right back in by Kai. A great play, a better stop, but FIU still extend the lead 4-1.
And FIU, a 3-goal lead now opens up things into game 1 in minute 55, just under 2 minutes ago. Jack State down by 2:45 on the clock over there.
Yeah, on the B stream, Colorado, they're looking to hold on for 40 more seconds to, hold off the scare of fall. And they really, that game is insane. On the B stream, Jack State 2-3 versus Colorado, just trailing. But here on the mainstream, FIU, they're making quick work here in game number 1, and now a big mistake there, but Chermo wasn't able to capitalize. Less than 90 seconds to go. FIU gonna be happy about that one.
Jack State open net, but couldn't get it that forward. Back to action here, and again the upset almost able to happen. But Texas Tech, minute 14 remaining. The Red Raiders down by 3 as FIU have controlled the offensive front, Jordan, in this one so far. But again, Texas Tech, the defense, it's been a factor all season for them. They have not been able to close out these close games to the end of the season.
Yeah, that has been one of the main factors, that they are seeded at 7. As the B stream game coming to a close, Colorado looking to kill it, and they will. So Colorado go all the way to game 7 with Jack State, but they will advance maybe a little bit closer than they may have wanted, but they still got the dub over there.
Back to action here. Texas Tech and FIU. Game 1, 30 seconds. A 4-1 lead in hand for the Panthers here. As FIU done a great job here early, but again, it's only game 1. A long way to go ahead.
Yeah, it really has been. 20 seconds left to go. Nasirium looking for a second goal. Zernite, big save on the goal line grab, clears it away, and I think that will kind of mark the rest of our time. Kai looking for a double to try and get one more. Not enough boost to get back to it, but a 4-1 victory in game 1 for FIU. That is a great start for the Panthers. Nasirium shuts down the 0-second goal attempt, and that will be our final score.
And you talked about it pre-game, Kansas demolishing Nevada in the game 1, 5-0 currently. But back to this one, game 2 now is going to be big for Texas Tech here if they won't have a chance. As again, the Red Raiders, once they fall behind, I feel like the longer it goes, the tougher it gets for them.
The biggest thing to look at here is actually, I'm looking at Book, and I don't like to kick a man when he's down, put a little salt in the wound, but only 24 points. And that one, obviously, everyone's looking towards the captain Nasirium to lead, but not a lot of support there, especially on the offensive end. Nasirium had 5 of their 6 shots as a team. So Texas Tech really need to support that offense if they want to be able to take down FIU, because the Panthers, they're looking confident. Why not?
Yeah, and another sub here too for Texas Tech, Ibuki boy, and for Bramble for this one.
Bramble, that's a big key to the puzzle that they're missing. Book having to step up big time in a single elimination tournament, always a very, very tough occurrence. We've already seen that earlier, but Texas Tech, they got to make do, and we'll see if they're able to. But Florida International, they're just going to be looking to keep this pace up and keep doing what they have been. Nasirium able to get past 2, but Kai booms it away to the far side. Grab, good first touch. No second touch comes through. Zernite sends it forward, trying to catch the Red Raiders rotating back. Kai might have a shot opportunity here. Is blocked by Nasirium, cleared away by Chermo.
4:18 to go. Game number 2, FIU and Texas Tech, an even first minute here. But now Texas Tech, the offense has got to come alive. The defense got to be taking your perfect here. A quick numbers advantage. Buki boy over the middle. Kai able to clear with these. The Panthers escape.
Yeah, seeing that defense now working a little bit. Didn't get to see a ton of it in the first game, as Book lunging forward for a demo attempt. Will just bump grab for a moment, not too worried about it. Chermo goes up, can't really follow. Zernite back to the corner to Nasirium. Not going to have a chance to attack. Zernite winning another 50. Churm off the sidewall, falls into Serum, looking to keep control. Only he's able to get one touch before Grav gets a piece, but he gives it right back. And now a really tough bounce. And Churmo couldn't read it, so it falls to the wayside. Texas Tech missing out on a big opportunity, but Serum does not care. Keeps putting shots on target, and eventually one falls in.
And it falls in there. Texas Tech, their first lead of the night. Here in game number 2, 3:27 to play.
I mean, that was also a beautiful cut and turn by Churmo. That one touch really threw off the defense of FIU. They didn't really know what to do, how to attack that ball, and end up just leaving the perfect opportunity for Nasirian to put a good shot on. And now Nasirian taking control again. Air dribble, Zernite, low boost, dodges the bump, makes the save. What a stop.
What a stop there for FIU, but now Texas Tech, I mean, their defense, they can hold on tight here. They'll lock in a series at 1 apiece, but it's going to be a long night for Texas Tech. I mean, coming into it, obviously, as a 7th seed, you're not expected to win, but FIU, we've seen them play a couple of times this season. They know how lethal they are. This is going to be a tough one for Texas Tech, but FIU, I mean, they've proven time and time again that they can be beat.
Yeah, they really have, but I mean, it's still going to be a close match, I believe. I think Texas Tech, even playing with the sub, losing Bramble, they're still going to shape up. They're still going to just iron things out as time goes on. Kai, that's a big demo on the far side. Grab, lots of space, running low on boost. Reset, scoops it over one. Nasirium, this is it right back out to the midfield line. Texas Tech doing well, holding on to this 1-goal lead, but I think they're going to be trying to add on before we hit 0 seconds.
FIU have not dropped a single game in the postseason yet. They're 12 in a row for FIU in postseason play. They were 11-0 to the conference tournament, now 1-0 here, looking to go 2-0 with a win. But again, Texas Tech 2 minutes away from breaking that record.
Yeah, definitely possible. I mean, they're holding on to this lead well. We saw Nasirium doing well on the defensive side last game too, so going to be looking to keep that up. Boot, nice challenge there. Defense, obviously, do believe it is easier than offense. You can just kind of sit back, rely on those quick rotations, kind of just form a brick wall as a unit, ripping these possessions away. So Texas Tech, if they focus down on that front, I think they might just be able to hold on to this lead. But FIU, they're going to be looking to get in it. Kai pre-jumped Churmo, playing to the far side. Zernite, all by his lonesome, will get a touch away. Now gets past Book, but Churmo again into the back wall. And the Red Raiders, they're looking unrelenting here as we approach the final minute.
Final minute here of game number 2, Texas Tech. A current 1-0 lead, plenty of time to go for FIU to work with, though. I mean, the offense, it's got to come alive soon. They got to create a chance in the offense end, but Texas Tech, I mean, they have really pinned them down defensively in this last couple of possessions where Texas Tech has had control, but FIU come away with possession again and again, but again, the defense, they've been pressured throughout the last attempts, but FIU's offense has not been able to break the zone of Texas Tech so far.
Yeah, they really have not. We saw them get some good 50s, being able to link a couple passes together. That's what they got in the first game to get them that win. Now a good demo here, but Kai moves a little bit too slow on the air dribble, and Book picks up a big save. Now Grab has an open look, misses off the crossbar. FIU may be falling apart here, but it doesn't matter. If you keep putting shots on, one's going to fall in, and Zernite breaks the ice for the Panthers.
And FIU with 17 seconds to go gets the Panthers on the board here to close out the game, but do we see overtime?
I think it's definitely possible. FIU and Texas Tech both going to be looking to make something happen off the kickoff. That one will fall back to Book. Air dribbles past one. Does he find the dunk? It was a great look, but Zernite keeps it out. Low boost, Churmo steals it away, picks up a demo, Grab immediately goes for Nasirium, looking to end it here. Shot's going to be high, sent away off the crossbar. Churmo lets it drop. We have a game 2 overtime.
Overtime in game number 2. Texas Tech trying to level the series. Florida International looking to go 12-0 in a row here in the games in the postseason. But again, this round 1 of the tournament has not been very kind to some of these teams.
It really has not. We've already seen a couple sweeps to Nasirium. Great stop there. Read the slow play from Zernite. Shut it down. Churmo Just looking to head back the other way, but has zero boost to work with. Just looking to get over to Book. Ends up faking out one Book. Looking for Nasirium. That's a great pass. Nasirium to do it. The double after the bump. Nasirium and Book storming downfield as a duo. And Texas Tech take game 2.
And Bookie Boy gets the bump, gets no grab off pressure, and Texas Tech buried goal number 2 for the game winner. And Texas Tech even the series here with number 2 FIU.
What a finish from the Red Raiders down to the wire. FIU got one, but Texas Tech were able to take the game. Nasirium obviously leading that defense again, having so many of their shots, 6 of 7. He had 5 of 6 last game, now 6 of 7. So Texas Tech, we saw Book and Chermo giving a lot better support to Nasirium in that game, and everything kind of came together. They were able to hold off FIU, and FIU, we'll say they did miss a couple big opportunities there, Nation. They had some really good open looks that they might have been able to take advantage of. Of course, they went 1 for 8 as a team, and that's not something you want to see if you're a Florida International fan.
Not at all. I mean, Texas Tech, 6 shots out of Nasirium, just 1 out of Bookie Boy. I mean, Nasirium carried the offense there in game 2, but again, moving forward, Texas Tech, I mean, Nasirium has got to get help.
Yeah, it needs to be some sort of consistency. Honestly, for this game, I think the biggest thing is I don't want to see Nasirium at the top of the scoreboard. Obviously, that's going to be what Texas Tech are looking for, but I think if Chermo or Book able to step up, let Nasirium kind of slow down a little even, it might help a little bit more in the long run, as they're gonna, become a more fully rounded squad here. And especially, I don't know the situation with Bramble. I don't know if we're going to be seeing Book for more than one day, but if that's the case, I think, becoming more well-rounded as a unit is definitely something they're going to need.
Well, first, to get to tomorrow, Texas Tech's got to eliminate FIU first. So, I mean, they got to get their way through this series alone before we talk about Bramble playing tomorrow. But, I mean, round 1 today has been insanity so far to kick things off with our 9th through 12th series here. But, I mean, it's been a long day and a lot of fun. But game 3 underway, 30 seconds gone. And if you're just now joining us, it's single limits, win or go home.
Yeah, it really is. We've already seen a lot of great teams, their season maybe cut short earlier than they hoped, but that's going to happen to one of these two teams after this series, but all tied up at 1. It's a best of 5 from here on out. Nasirium taking charge for Texas Tech. Zernite off the ceiling, gets past Chermo, grab, soft shot, saved by Book. Nasirium bumped into that corner. Kai, slow play. Book does not care. 50s it all the way down the far side. Grab turns it right back on track for FIU. Nasirium, good challenge 1. Gonna get the Red Raiders back on offense.
This first minute, highly eventful here in the FIU territory as Bookie Boy from the corner firing. Triple commit for FIU, but no one able to strike out of Texas Tech. And now the Red Raiders back in FIU territory again here as Texas Tech's offense continue to pin down FIU, but when they break out of their own zone, FIU's offense goes right back into fire mode here, putting a couple of shots on target there.
Yeah, they really are, as well as seeing, Texas Tech, their defense really has sharpened up as the series has progressed. I mean, game 2, it looked great already. Here in game 3, locking down, I believe, 4 shots from FIU already as Kai forced to fire wide. Zernite up to it into the ceiling. Book pre-flip. Zernite goes low, but Nasirium waiting patiently on the goal line to make the save. Kai flip reset. Use the flip to get a 50 all the way into the far corner. Chermo blocked by Zernite. Grab up for it. And you can see FIU doing everything they can to really just try and take the ball away from Texas Tech to be able to break through that defense. But Red Raiders look like a brick wall. And now on the offensive side, Chermo fires, but it's going to be saved by Zernite.
Halftime in the game 3. Texas Tech and FIU all locked up in nil here. This game 3 continues to deliver a pretty good series so far. Jonas, both teams again on the board at 1 apiece, but now game 3, a 2-1 lead at hand for the winner.
And I think one of the big stories right now is over on the C-Stream Nation. Nevada is leading 3-1 over Kansas in game number 2. Which, I mean, everyone was expecting Kansas to win pretty easily, but Nevada close to equalizing the series over there on the C-Stream.
I mean, it's just a testament to how strong 1 through 8 really is, down from 1 to 8, and how strong this league has been this season, where a lot of these teams are really close in skill.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people might predict that the 8 seeds go down in the sweep because the 1 seeds are obviously so stacked: Colorado, Kansas, San Diego State, and Tennessee. But I mean, the 8 seeds have put up a great fight so far. Rutgers and SDSU going all the way to 6, and of course, seeing Colorado and Jack State going all the way to 7. And now Nevada looking poised to take at least 1 game off Kansas. It's a great look all around.
It really is a great look all around. It makes the 1 seeds a little bit more vulnerable than what we thought they were going to be going into day 2 tomorrow, where we probably will see all 4 1 seeds tomorrow, assuming that Nevada does not upset Kansas and Tennessee closes out Pitt later. But we'll see what happens at the end of tonight. But final minute here, still even at 0.
Yeah, we're still all locked in. No one been able to break through yet. Have seen FIU have quite a few opportunities, but still just not been able to break through. Texas Tech, Book, 1-touch Zernite. Trying to play this one away. Gets past Chermo. Nasirium last left standing. Zernite looks to do it himself, but Nasirium so good at closing that gap after almost no time passing, and there's not much you can do to keep your play going. Now Chermo, big clear out. Zernite forced to send this one back into his own corner.
15 seconds to go, and Nasirium over the first. Zernite has a teammate way downtown in the Texas Tech territory, but nothing there. Now FIU, one more chance to pass across. No grab on the finish, with Nasirium able to cut it out of harm's way. One more look for Kai, but Texas Tech will clear. We head to overtime.
Nasirium currently has 6 saves logged, which just seems absolutely crazy. I mean, he is putting this team on his back defensively. We've seen a couple saves from both Chermo and Book, but Nasirium obviously the player to watch. Zernite ripping that one away from him. Double demo from Grav. Just leaves Nasirium alive to rotate back. Grav 50 boost, no reset, just playing into the delayed 50. Can't steal the corner away. Chermo, that's a nice demo. Going to buy a lot of time and space for Texas Tech to kind of hold on the defensive side.
30 seconds into overtime so far. This is a big one for both teams. I mean, the winner of this really has control of this series, so at least a couple of more minutes into game 4. But moving forward now for these teams, I mean, what's going to change for both sides as we go into overtime here? Texas Tech, I mean, they started out hot, but FIU has since then leveled up the offense.
I mean, again, I just think we need to see more support of Nasirium so far in not only in this game, but obviously in this series. Nasirium really been leading the pack. I think if we see Chermo and Book take a little bit more of the initiative on offense, could seem to break the tie, but hasn't really been the case so far for FIU. I think if they just keep going, maybe implement a little bit more of that physicality, try and throw off those really solid rotations from Texas Tech, they might be able to break through. But ultimately, I think if they keep the offense going, they're poised to win this one.
Yeah, I think that for Nasirium, with the support part, I mean, he's without his right-hand man. That's tough to play, without your, guy on the field next to you, where, they're used to having Bramble, who helped elevate this Texas Tech offense, where they had a lot of success last season and, of course, this season with him, but tonight they're without him.
Yeah, it's really a turn. I do believe Texas Tech, they made top 12 last season. I mean, they did make the season 2 championship, were eliminated early by Florida State, but still had a very good season last season. Of course, Bramble being a huge part of that for Texas Tech. So being without him is tough, but if they do pull this series out, they will get him back as Book picks up a big save. Super sub save there to keep Texas Tech in it here in game 3.
2:12 to go. Chermo back to Zernite. Texas Tech back in FIU territory, but no grab. Looking for a counter here. As FIU, the offense, back in Texas Tech territory. The double back to midfield. Finds Kai. A whip in the midfield for both sides at FIU. One-on-one there with Chermo. A long clear. Another half of Rocket League played in the overtime period.
Book will be able to clear this one for Chermo. He was looking for a moment to turn, but Grav just plays it away and takes Chermo off the field. He's hunting for Nasirium as well. Will shake him off the ball, but a good spawn from Chermo. will allow Texas Tech to find the clear. Zernite can't get past Book, and Texas Tech, I mean, they have just not been letting anything through. Nasirium looking to end it. Double pops it up. Churmo up for it. Ends up sending this one backwards. Kai takes control. Lobs towards the back wall. Book, low boost. No contact made. But Nasirium still finding the clear. Even threatening the counter there with that touch.
And FIU in control of boost as well in its overtime period so far, where they've stolen a lot of the corner pads out of the Texas Tech territory. But now 3 minutes have surpassed here in overtime. And Zernite able to find Kai over midfield to bump on a teammate. Now Texas Tech plenty of space and possession here now.
Book reset, plays it low, Grav just waits patiently, steals it away. Kai tries to dish this one past Churmo, can't get it there. Low boost, Zernite sends it into the corner. It's going to be a tough read for Grav. Zernite just looking to keep it away from Nasirium. Can't for much longer. Sends it middle. Churmo there. Shot is going to be high. Grav plays into the sidewall. Book lunging forward. Now back pass to Nasirium. Shot on. Kai makes the save, but Texas Tech starting to get a little bit of fire on the offensive side. Need to try and keep it up.
4:02. Texas Tech in front of Zernite. What a save! Zernite keeps it going.
What a stop, Nasirium. Such a beautiful cut in the midfield, but Zernite cleans it up, makes the pinch off the near post side. Now fires, forces a save out of Churmo. He's got 0 boost. So does Kai. It falls to Grav off the corner. Wants the read, Nasirium. Great positioning on the near post side. Zernite back middle. Churmo in a 1v1 versus Kai. Both have low boost. 50 is won by Churmo. Zernite rotates back, finds the 50 out, and FIU escape from some danger.
Nevada 1-1 in this series, 2-0 up in game 3 over number 1 Kansas. 0-1 the C stream, but now 5 minutes have surpassed it. Overtime, we're 3 minutes away from the record.
And that's an open look. Kyle almost missed it. Oh my word. A full game of Rocket League in OT, and it almost kept going. Kai, the nerves on the open net, still is able to put it away. So FIU take game number 3, but what a game it was.
And Nevada 3-0 up now. It's FIU 2-1 over Texas Tech going to game 4.
And that shot count is outstanding. I mean, obviously, we just watched 10 minutes of Rocket League, but 21 shots from FIU just that still seems insane. But I mean, 15 saves from Texas Tech. Unfortunately, the offense was not able to get anything going. Every single shot they had was saved away from FIU. Just lacked a lot of power and a lot of threat. But meanwhile, FIU, they just kept pushing on the offensive end till they broke through. So now Florida International up 2-1.
2-1 going into game 4. Florida International 2 games away from round 2. Texas Tech trying to level the series.
And we'll see if they're up to the task, but we are back underway. New 5 minutes on the clock. And it looks like we are going to get a reset as 2 players are pinging out. Grav and Churmo both way off in the red. So it looks like we are going to quickly do a reset, but yeah, don't like to see the ping issues in big matches like this.
None at all, and hopefully this new server is gonna be good. But again, Texas Tech, FIU going to game 4, 2-1 currently for the Panthers. The Red Raiders down 2-1, but they looked great in game 3, and they had a majority of success in game 3, but the offense couldn't come alive late. A couple of great looks down the stretch, but FIU got an open net after a double commit.
Yeah, and then I mean, it really comes down to that. I mean, you play 10 minutes of Rocket League, but one mistake like that is really all it takes to end it. I mean, I think another thing to add, looking at the other streams over in the B stream, Syracuse is about to be up 2-0 over Sacramento State's the Hornets. Over on the C stream, Nevada is up 4-0 to Kansas in game number 3. They're looking to take the lead in that series. Meanwhile, it looks like Oregon is currently up 3-1 over Clemson. So still some great matches over on the other stream, but looking towards this one, Texas Tech, they do not want to let FIU get match point on this game.
Yeah, I think if you're Texas Tech, your goal in this one is to win. Obviously, you don't want to give FIU 2 games to give to Texas Tech going to game 5, but this is a must-win game at any point in the series, or your life's on the line.
Yeah, you want to keep your season going as far as possible. And Texas Tech, I mean, their backs are against the wall here. They need to start finding that success late. I mean, winner of this one is either going to face off against Nebraska or Northern Arizona, which will be the next match here on the mainstream. Once this one concludes, that'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern, where we'll see Nebraska versus Northern Arizona. That should be a great match, but that'll be the opponent of the winner of this match, which should be, regardless of whoever wins, will be in a pretty great matchup.
Yeah, we'll see that tomorrow night on mainstream probably, but we're looking forward. I mean, this is game 4 where Texas Tech now really a must-win. It's not absolutely must-win, but I think at any point in the series where you're giving up a 3-1 lead or a 3-0 lead, you have to win to keep the series going for at least a game longer. Give the offense some more time.
Yeah, I really think they do not want to be in a position where they have to really take the initiative. I mean, obviously, this team has been kind of following the pace of Florida International. That's because FIU just play so quick. But Texas Tech, they do not want to have to really take the lead, because they seem to do well when they're being reactive, being a little bit more on that defensive side, making some great stops, and if they're able to get a few offensive chances, that's what really leads them to victories, especially, without Bramble and helping out Nasirium on the offensive side. Offense is a little bit slower, so that defense really has to ice up. But if you're down 1-3 in a series, you have to win 3 in a row just to keep your season going. That defensive play style won't always work.
Yeah, and a pass in front here, no one home. We'll find at Texas Tech now. But again, the defense got to step up tall. This first minute gone. Nothing on the sheets for either team. Nasirium, they're over the middle. No one there as Chermo gets dusted. Zernite on target, met by Buki Boy. And now the Red Raiders got to play some more defense.
Another shot attempt by Grav goes wide. Kai early 50. Zernite, he's got low boost. He's forced to retreat here, looking for a chance to turn. Will's call on Kai to take that one away. Good demo from Chermo. Grav is able to play it away to the far side. Nasirium locks him up for one challenge. Kai gets past Chermo. Zernite takes to the skies, bumped off by Book, and that's a great play there. Of course, you see someone, take to the air, might as well just get them out of the play altogether, but it only holds down FIU for so long as Zernite breaks the ice here in Game 5.
And Florida International are right back in front here in game number 4. The Panthers a 1-0 lead, 3:15 to play as FIU jump in front.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly where Texas Tech does not want to be. I mean, down 1-0 in the first 2 minutes. Got to be able to try and bring it back, get that offense going. We'll see what they can bring to the table, but FIU, they're going to be feeling pretty confident in themselves. They know all they need to do now is maybe play a little bit of keep away, try and keep the ball on the Texas Tech half, and they should just come away with another victory here. But Texas Tech, we'll see what they can do.
Certainly back over the midfield here in halftime, just in front in the game for Texas Tech. Still trail by 1. Nasirium from the wing, looking to get it on target off the double. Will not full. Chermo, no man's land for Texas Tech. But 2 go for FIU. Texas Tech numbers advantage here. A little bit of a mid-touch, and Buki Boy able to punish.
Yeah, Grav, this was a really interesting decision. He saw Book flying up, maybe thought he had boost, so he ends up playing it into the midfield, and then Nasirium and Book pinched that one 90 miles an hour into the bag, and then obviously it was Nasirium's shot, but Book got the last touch.
That was a mistake on the FIU defensive end there. That should have been, he had full boost and didn't clear it properly, but Texas Tech able to punish there. We're all tied up here in game 4, 2 minutes and some change.
Yeah, but see, this is where I want to see Texas Tech just stay aggressive, stay on the offensive end. Do not let FIU get back in control. And you just want to keep that offense going, get the momentum up, and really try and, if anything, hurt the morale of the Panthers of FIU, just try and get them guessing a little more, make them feel a little bit more threatened on defense. Because right now they seem to be pretty content. Shermo, a nice demo attempt, but Zernite able to evade it. Now Kai, another block comes through. Shermo miss. Nasirium playing safely into that corner. Crab trying to find a way past him, but Nasirium so under control. He just does not care, and he might be able to walk this one in. He will with a 50. Kai saw Shermo, got frightened, jumped, and Nasirium just took it all the way home.
1:32 to go. Nasirium able to walk it home. A 2-1 lead for the Red Raiders.
And now FIU, they really got to make a statement here, and Shermo seems to have found a way through FIU being the demo game. And I mean, we said we want to see more support of Nasirium by his teammates, and if Book and Shermo decide to just maybe demo chase a little bit, that might open up just a few more opportunities for Nasirium to put away some more goals. Shermo, a good shot there. Grab did pick up the save. Now Nasirium last back will just take this one himself up off the back. Will Kai pre-jump Nasirium, playing close, just trying to contain as much boost as he can as we head into the final minute.
1 minute to go. Texas Tech currently hanging on to a 1-goal difference here. The Panthers, though, trying to claw back into it. As FIU able to almost walk that one home, but Nasirium comes up big.
I mean, Nasirium just locking out FIU. Another big save. Shermo helps out with another. Now Nasirium 50s it all the way back down to the far side. Grab, full boost off the sidewall. Sees Zernite forward, trying to get it to him. Gets it over Shermo. Zernite there. Shot gonna be off target. Grab fires wide. Nasirium plays the 50. What a 50 there to even that one out. 20 seconds left. Red Raiders just looking to hold.
Texas Tech trying to hang on. 15 to go on the clock. FIU in last-ditch effort mode here, as they have one more chance to get themselves back on the board. And Kai will find no grab upfield. Back in front for Kai. Pass across. It's there for Zernite. The shot won't go. Game still alive. And now the ball up on 0 seconds.
And that was the best chance I think you're going to see. Kai off the back wall. Zernite there. He fires high. Zernite. 2 missed shots. Grab is able to send this one up. Zernite back to it. Nasirium just looking to kill it. He might fake it out. No. Gets one touch. Zernite sends it across looking for Kai. Shermo dunks him into the corner. It will fall. No. It's just going to fly all the way to the other end. But Zernite misses. And Texas Tech come away with game 4.
A big one for Texas Tech to keep their hopes alive. Going to game 5, the Red Raiders, a 2-2 series at hand.
And yeah, I mean, this is exactly what you want to see. Saw a lot more support from Shermo and Book. Nasirium, of course, able to get one and assisting the second, got 5 saved. Really did like to see him, especially when they got the lead. You could see Nasirium taking the initiative to be the third man. Every time he would hit the ball, every time he was lining up for a challenge, you would see he'd much rather rotate back, play defense, than really try and attack FIU. Such a smart way to approach the latter half of that game, and it got Texas Tech the win.
And Syracuse about to close down a 3-0 lead. Oregon and Clemson just kicking off a game 6 with a 3-2 lead for the Ducks. And KU and Nevada about to go to game 5, all even up at 2 apiece.
I mean, again, I know it's been a trend all stream long, but the 8 seeds have been doing some insane work so far against the onesies. I mean, is this the third?
Yeah, the
third match where we've seen an 8 seed take at least 2 games off of a 1 seed, which just seems absolutely crazy. But we'll see if the Jayhawks of Kansas are going to be able to pull that series back. But here and now, FIU Texas Tech locked in at 2. Nasirium trying to get on the board early. That's a good bump, but Zernite able to save that shot from Shermo. Book early turn. Zernite 50s all the way across. Kai might have a look here. Gets past Nasirium. Finds the demo on Shermo. And Grab takes janitor duty. Cleans up for FIU.
4:10 to go, and FIU open things up into game 5. And what's even crazier, though, about the 8-1 seed games, just the 8 seed has led 2-1 after game 3 in every single time of those series.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what is happening with those matches. I mean, it really just shows the depth we do have here in CCS with the 8 seeds being able to do so much work. But I mean, they have really stepped up versus the 1 seeds. I mean, with a single elimination tournament like this, every series means so much. But we are really seeing so much work being done by those 8 seeds, keeping those series competitive. I mean, they've been so fun to watch, even on the B, C, and D streams.
For sure. I mean, there's still one more 1-8 game to come at the final hour of our round 1 slate, where Pitt will take on Tennessee later tonight at 10. That's going to be another fun one to watch and keep our eye on. But again, back to action here. FIU 1-0, 3:20 to play.
Yeah, they're holding on to this lead well. Texas Tech gonna have to work from behind again. Kai gets a late touch. Book sends it over to Chermo. Now this duo trying to storm downfield. Book gets it past Grab. Nasirium again playing that patient approach as third, trying not to overextend now. With players behind him, he takes the challenge over to Chermo. No double. Book might have a shot. Is going to play this one wide and high to the far side. Grab looking to clear it away.
Zernite back across, finds Spooky Boy. Texas Tech able to keep it in. Chermo, a redirect just off the mark. Chermo back across, no one home. Spooky Boy, a little bit of an awkward challenge. Let's make contact though. Double commit for FIU. Halftime in the game 5. FIU still in control of a 1-0 game, but these games have been awfully close, Ernest.
They really haven't. Now, with the winner of this one securing match point, it's really going to come down to the wire. Both these teams know that the pressure is on. Don't want to have to win 2 in a row. FIU, they're able to hold on to this lead. They will do just that. Book plays it up. Nasirium is going to be able to steal that corner away, rotates back immediately. Zernite finds the 50, and that's why Nasirium goes straight back, as he's able to gather himself. You know, being that third has its advantages. If you're able to make those quick touches, you're going to be able to take some possession, some control, which is something that Nasirium loves to do. So it's really been treating him and Texas Tech well, as all tied up 2-2 in this series, and Nasirium continues to lead this team.
I mean, for sure, but you look on the other side, is Kai has done a lot of the damage for FIU, but has gotten a lot of help on its Zernite. This is a well-rounded team. Texas Tech, you know, they're playing a man down as a sub, but they're putting up a strong fight. FIU with a little bit more firepower on their depth chart than what I would say Texas Tech does, where they rely a lot on the Nasirium, but Nasirium's done a heck of a job at keeping Texas Tech at bay with FIU in this series, keeping it 2-2.
Absolutely, and now, I mean, 75 seconds left to go here in game number 5. Texas Tech, we'll see if they can bring a little bit more to life here, as they need to get their offense going. Zernite plays one on target. Nasirium picks up the save. Grab, that's a big misread. Zernite doesn't have enough boost to get back, and Nasirium sends this one through. 2 misses come through from FIU, and Texas Tech able to equalize.
And a big one for Nasirium over the middle. Finds the open look. 57 seconds remaining. And now the Red Raiders a minute away from a series-leading victory here. If they can lock this one down and them off the kickoff, we'll find Buki Boy deep in FIU territory. Now this final minute is going to be very telling.
It really will be. Kai sends it forward. Grab, pops it up. Chermo, I'm going to intercept that play. Gets it over Zernite as well. Book up front. Kai rips it away. A miss from Nasirium. Grab looking to take control. Forced to go up. Nasirium plays it over to the far side. Zernite waiting for it. 60 boost to work with off the sidewall. Sees Chermo going up early. Gets it past him. Wants the double, but Book keeps it out. Trades his life for that block. Now Grab. Delayed touch. Bumps Nasirium. It doesn't matter. He still finds the clear out. And Texas Tech hang on.
14 seconds to go here. This clock ticking down. Nasirium full boost on target. Has boost to work with, but the save will come through to commit. Upfield is caught. Couldn't get it on target. One last effort. Chermo will clear. We are headed to potentially overtime if this ball will get on the ground, and FIU keep it alive. And Nasirium, maybe one more chance here with nothing in the tank, will give Texas Tech possession. Okay, we head to overtime.
Yeah, after a little bit of hovering there, it does eventually fall. It looks like both teams wanted one last opportunity, but Chermo gonna lob this one up finds a demo as well. Chermo really has been finding a lot more of that physicality. He leaves it for Nasirium, pops it up. Big double commit there between Zernite and Kai. Netted open for a moment, and Book finds the dagger in game 5. Nasirium, a dime to the far post side, punishing that double commit in an instant.
In Texas Tech, a 3-2 lead. Number 2 FIU in trouble.
And I mean, the Panthers, this happened last game as well. They had the lead, and then they just made too many mistakes, and they ended up throwing it away. We saw 2 big misses that came through, and then a double commit there in OT. And Texas Tech, I mean, with Nasirium up front in those situations, you can't make those mistakes because he's going to jump on him almost instantaneously as he did there. And now the Red Raiders on match point. FIU would have to win 2 in a row.
Yeah, and over on the D-Stream, Oregon just closed out Clemson 4-2 the final over there. Sac State look to take game 4 here, about 30 seconds left. They're up by 1 on Syracuse in game 4. In Texas Tech, this is Chermo's final rodeo.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here as FIU, they're looking to make the comeback happen, but Texas Tech, got to be feeling good in Nasirium. Got to be very happy with his performance. Book, of course, the super sub, finding the game-ending goal there for the Red Raiders. FIU, on the other hand, I got a feeling that morale has to be somewhat hurt after that. I mean, not even playing the full Texas Tech main roster, of course, with Bramble out and down 3-2 at match point. They got to find a way to come back.
And I mean, we talked about this game alone on the selection show. Everybody doubted me. I told you it would be a long series, and that it has proven tonight. Game 6, we're 1 minute through. Texas Tech, a game away from knocking off number 2 FIU.
Definitely potential for it here as this one flies all the way back towards the FIU net. Will be put away by Kai, but Shermo almost catches the defense. Sleepy Book trying to put it through, can't get it past that post. And again, now Shermo, a massive pre-jump from the backfield. Grab, gets it past Nasirium. It is going to be taken away, and Book plays it away to the sidewall. Another big double commit shot on target. Nasirium closes it down on the upper 90. Texas Tech, I mean, their defense has been impeccable.
And for sure it has been. Now game 6, I mean, a minute and a half gone. Texas Tech trying to close this one out, or else will we see Champions Field for the second time tonight?
I mean, it's very set to happen as Grab will find one here. Good 50 from Kai Nasirium, just not able to recover in time. Grab, beautiful shot to the far side, of course, just looking to keep that one away from Nasirium on the left post. And it will give FIU the lead, but they've had the lead in the last 2 games, and Texas Tech ended up winning both. Now FIU is going to be trying to add on to it. They have to.
3:10 to go FIU. I mean, at this point, you have to add on your lead. A 1-goal lead, we've been proven, is not safe, as Texas Tech has been able to score at least once in every game, and that might here, Book People will strike 1-1.
Look at Boot go, super sub, standing tall. Nasirium boost steals. Zernite caught out, not expecting the shot to the far post side. Maybe didn't respect him, and Book makes him pay dearly.
3:02 to go. Texas Tech, one apiece with the Panthers of Florida International. Chermo on his last rodeo. What's left in store for the senior?
We'll see indeed what he has. Nasirium left in a 2v1. Kai misses the demo. Nasirium picks up the early shot. Fire from Zernite, but it's saved by Book. This guy is stepping up. He wants to end this series.
Texas Tech trying to get the job done. Nasirium over the middle is taken wide by Kai. No grab. Over the first, has help from Zernite. 1-on-2, numbers advantage, gets a lead blocker, but Nasirium back down for the save, the double. No, sail through. Kai, 2-1.
Oh my word, Kai makes the angle happen off the block from Chermo. He still dunks it in, and FIU take the lead back.
What a shot from Kai. Puts the Panthers back up by 1, but off the kickoff, Nasirium firing on target is taken wide.
Zernite plays it away. Book with a dribble. Kai wasting no time on another challenge. Looks for the tight angle shot, fires just high. Grab takes out Book. Zernite rolls it all the way to the far corner. Kai waiting for Nasirian, wins the 50 straight down to Grab, shot blocked by Book again. Book really just stepping up big for this Texas Tech team here in game number 6, forcing FIU to really work for it. Kai wants the flip reset double, can't connect with it. Grab, no read off the corner. Zernite shot blocked early by Chermo. FIU putting a lot of pressure on the Red Raiders net. But Texas Tech, I mean, we've seen what their defense can do. They're going to hold for quite some time.
Minute 30 to go. They want to, get back to where they were last season. They got to the championships and were reverse swept at round 1 by Florida State. They do not want to see that happen again tonight, where they lose in the first round. But Florida International back by 2. Kai finds his second here in game 6.
Zernite tossed it up. Nasirian tried to clear it away, and then no one was left back, and Kai all over it for FIU. 80 seconds left to go here in regulation. Texas Tech have just not been able to stop this offense, as FIU really found themselves, and of course that being spearheaded by Kai, made some great plays happen. Zernite, good scoop. Book does send it into the bag. Nasirian tracking it down. Grab steals it away. Flip reset, plays it low. Good flick over to Zernite, but Book steals it away in the midfield. Texas Tech running out of time.
50 seconds to go here in game number 6. Life is on the line here for Texas Tech, and really FIU here, but 40 seconds, not a lot to work with. Texas Tech need to score soon.
Zernite, good touch into the corner. Book and Chermo both on it. You can see Texas Tech looking to scramble a little bit. Nasirian, he's bumped off. Grab has no boost, gives him space to work with, but Nasirian puts it high. He's looking for a bump play. Did not know that Grab had no boost. And now Chermo a miss. Nasirian can't get in front of himself. Texas Tech are falling apart here in the final seconds of this game. A good touch from Nasirian back over to the corner. Chermo up for it, but it looks like there's just not enough time. Nasirian, a great save. Zernite follow up, crossbar and away. And FIU take us to game 7.
And we go to game 7 with that goal there. Florida International will send us to Champions Field to decide the winner of this one.
Yeah, I think Kai just wanted one for the road. He wanted to make the hat trick happen, going into game 7 with a little bit of momentum. And not even a little bit of momentum. That's a lot of momentum. They were able to answer back. Texas Tech got 2 games unanswered, and FIU now get one more, take us to game number 7. If Kai is able to keep up this offensive pace, I think that FIU, they might just be impossible to stop.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens, but over across the other streams, Kansas lead Nevada, minute 46 to go by 1. Syracuse are blowing out Sacramento State 6-1 in game 5. And then we've got FIU and Texas Tech. Here's earlier Oregon shut down Clemson in game 6.
Yeah, I mean, this has really just been insane to see. And now another game 7 underway. FIU, I mean, they have the momentum going into it. Texas Tech, we'll see what they do to make a stop. Texas Tech, they need to get on the board first. They need a lead. If they're able to protect a lead, they might come away with the win. They cannot let FIU strike first.
I think whoever scores first wins. And we'll have to see what happens. Game 7 for all the cards here in day 1.
Immediately seeing FIU trying to get on the board early. Nasirian trying to carry this one out. Zernite outpacing Book. Does he find the double? No, he doesn't. Chermo forced to respect it, however, makes him late to the following challenge. Nasirian booms it forward. Grab up early, sends it into the corner. Chermo just being an absolute nuisance upfield. Nasirian plays it around. Grab looking for another touch. Kai wasting no time going up for it. You can see FIU trying to look for some more of that physicality. Now big shot from Grab is off. Doesn't matter. Zernite down on the ground makes it happen. Florida International on the board first.
And FIU strike first. 45 seconds into game number 7. As again, FIU, the first on the board. Now Texas Tech have got to respond.
They do indeed, and this is going to be really tough to do. We know Texas Tech, they like to play defensively. They like to work from ahead. Kai lobs it up. Nasirium, one touch out. Grab might be able to punish that. He does. FIU up by 2. Texas Tech are in trouble.
4:01 to play, and no grab buries goal number 2. But the good thing for Texas Tech, there's still 4 minutes left, so a lot of clock to work with, but they've got to be efficient on both ends.
And I think the biggest thing is, one of the main reasons we've seen Texas Tech score is because we see FIU make mistakes on defense. That has been one of the biggest things to rely on. That is what led them to a lot of these victories, is that they're able to put a little bit of pressure on Florida International, and they might miss a ball or two, and then immediately they're able to take advantage of, really, again, Ben Nasirium, the player to do that. But I think if FIU are just able to play under control enough, they might just have this one locked up. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the Red Raiders have up their sleeve as they are running out of options.
3:20 to play here in game number 7. Texas Tech really need to get things going here soon.
They do indeed, as FIU, they're trying to add on a third, and you can see Texas Tech struggling to get out of their own half with possession. Nice demo from Boot Shermo. No boost, however, just a soft flick forward. Zernite to the back wall. Fakes it out. Kai shoots wide. Nasirium desperate for boost in the backfield. He's going to push all the way up to the middle for boost. Book with a big save. Nasirium pops it up. Book follows. No contact. Pops it over Zernite. No, it's going to be blocked right back into that corner. Halftime approaching here. Nasirium. That's a good 50. Defense is awkward, but Zernite gets back to it, plays it away.
2.5 to play. Texas Tech, they need to score soon, Jordan. It's just offense. It's got to get started. Else FIU, they're gonna lock things down here at 2.5 to play. FIU have opened up strong in game 7. One more half to go. What's in store for the Red Raiders?
We've only seen 3 shots so far from Texas Tech. Every single one has been saved. Shermo into the back hole, forces 2 to miss, but Zernite able to outpace Boot, keeps that one out. Now to Sirium, tries to turn it right back on target, but FIU, they are getting speedier and speedier as this game goes on, as their lead is able to get more and more matches, as now Kai, a big dunk on the goal line to add on number 3. No one able to keep that one out.
In game 7, a 3-0 lead for the Panthers of Florida International. 2 minutes to go.
And I mean, this team, they're looking so dominant here, Nation. Texas Tech, it really doesn't look like they have anything to stop them. Zernite trying to add on another, dropping down to Nasirium, plays it away. Been somewhat quiet here in game number 7. Hasn't really been able to get a lot offensively, and FIU have been able to deal with him on the defensive side. Now looking to gather here. One touch, dodge the bump shot is wide. Kai seals the follow-up, rebound away from Nasirium. Far side, Zernite misses. Nasirium not ready for it. Kai trying to look for the clear.
Final 90 seconds here. I mean, Texas Tech, they got to come alive here, Jordan. They've been shut out. They've been quiet offensively in game 7. The Red Raiders, nothing in answer, but they might have find a one here. Kai off the save, missed look there for Nasirium, but final minute here in a demo in front. Shermo, they got to go the full field and score in this possession.
They really do, as they're really running out of space here. Zernite up for it. Book. It does find the block, grab back to Kai. They're just looking to hold on to this ball. Might be playing a little bit of keep away. Nasirium has an opportunity here. Book, lead block, going for the bump. Zernite dodges it, but can't stop the shot from Nasirium. Simple flip reset, puts it away.
And Texas Tech on the board. Here come the Red Raiders. 43 seconds. Isn't enough time for 2.
I don't know if it is here, Nation. I mean, Texas Tech, they're not known for being a super quick team, especially with Nasirium having to play that third roll grab. Oh my! That has to be the nail in the coffin. Zernite to grab. What a finish!
And no grab gets the redirect to go. That might be the dagger. 39 seconds. The Panthers might have just sealed it.
I mean, serve it on a platter and just give it to a rich couple. That was beautiful. I mean, there's not much you can do to stop that play aside from, I guess, just having a better kickoff, but that is just not enough time ticking down. FIU looking to seal it, grab, looking for a double, doesn't need it. Nasirium finds the save, time ticking down, and I think the Panthers have done it.
And Florida International, after a long series, will end the story for turmoil at Texas Tech. But Texas Tech, a long and good season out of the Red Raiders at FIU, will survive Game 7 and move on to tomorrow.
I mean, the upset potential was there. We knew it right from the get-go, but Texas Tech could not take it home. FIU prevail. They take it in Game 7, and they advance to round 2.
So we come back. It's our main event. Nebraska, Northern Arizona. We come back after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our final game of the night. I'm joined by Dronis. The series, I don't think it needs any introduction. Nebraska, the Cornhuskers, take on Northern Arizona in our final game of the night.
Our main event for day number 1, round 1, Nebraska, NAU. I mean, everyone's been waiting for this one. Nebraska, the Cinderella run continues. I mean, do we even need to introduce this team?
I don't think we need to at all. I mean, Nebraska, what a series, what a story they've been this season, where the Cornhuskers have done a lot just to get to this point. I mean, even looking at the other side, NAU coming in as an at-large, I mean, as well as Nebraska, this has been a heck of a season, and both these two teams are just insanely talented.
They really are. I mean, Nebraska is a team that we've been keeping our eye on, and they have been making some great plays happen. Northern Arizona, I watched this team I watched this team compete in the latest RLCS NA quals, very, very solid. But now going toe-to-toe here in the first round, I mean, this is one of those matches that just does not feel like it should be a round 1 matchup.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think definitely, I think this should not be a round 1 game, but I mean, that's how the cards are and that's how it is.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll see what happens. I mean, honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen in this one. I want the series. I want it to be a great series. Obviously, I want to see Nebraska's run continue. But, I mean, NAU, a very solid team. We'll see if Nebraska meet their match.
Absolutely. I mean, I think these two teams will give us a heck of a series, hopefully. I mean, it's been a long night. I mean, if you've been here from the start, we very much appreciate you and supporting us throughout the course of this season. Of course, this weekend. I mean, it's still a whole nother long way ahead of us this weekend with 2 more streams coming up tomorrow and Sunday. But, I mean, it's been a long season, and I think we're excited for what's to come.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Nebraska, they have had some incredible matches, and I mean, need I say more? Even this, they've had some incredible wins. Obviously, the series against Purdue was absolutely insane. I mean, they've really shocked me this entire season, and I mean, it's just been so much fun to watch and follow their progress. Now, of course, you know, they, in their own conference tournament, of course, they upset Illinois, got the upset victory over Purdue. They did fall in the conference grand finals to Oregon, but it went all the way to Game 7. And as you know, Oregon Ducks are an extremely solid team. So them being able to make it that far, and now, you know, being here in the CCS Season 3 National Championship Tournament, we'll see how far they can make it.
I mean, it's been a long day. I'm kind of exhausted a little bit, but we've seen 12 series come and go. Oh, word. Pitt is 2-0 up on Tennessee right now in game number 1. There's a minute in, Pitt leads 2-0, and FSU leads Illinois 1-0 at the end of the first minute. Who'd make that 2-0?
Yeah, so over on the B stream, Florida State are taking on Illinois. Florida State are up 2-0 in game number 1. And over on the C stream, we have Tennessee, which is a 1 seed out of the East. They are taking on the 8 seed in Pitt. And right now, Pittsburgh is up 3-0, which, again, I mean, what need we say about the 1-8 matches? We've already spoke so much about it. We won't say any more, as now this server looks better. These players are ready to go. Nebraska versus Northern Arizona. The gauntlet is set.
Yeah, I think this is, actually, I don't know how good of a server this is, because they're on 100 ping, but game 1 underway. I think we're on a Texas server, which I guess might be the best option for these two teams, but Nebraska on the board first. Noe 7 seconds gets the Cornhuskers started.
That's why he's called No Nonsense Noe. Wastes no time putting one away for the Cornhuskers.
And Promising's playing on a hotspot on vacation right now. I mean, Nebraska's got themselves a little bit of a debuff, but I mean, they're making it work.
I mean, you know, maybe it'll help them out. You know, feeling really relaxed, you know. I don't know. I'm trying to make good of this situation, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on Promising, see how he performs. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit tough on the hotspot, but we'll see his teammates trying to help him out with that. But Nebraska, I mean, getting an early start is a great sign. Now, good 50 from Noe Creed, a little bit up close as second. NAU, of course, looking for their first Promising to Noe, drops it down! Less than a minute, and Noe's already got 2.
And Nebraska on the board very quickly in the game 1, 4-18 gets Noe in the Cornhuskers, a 2-0 lead.
What a start for this team. A beautiful pass from Promising, and Noe makes the finish look easy. And NAU, they really need to stop the bleeding here early as they face a lot of pressure. Beast fires bar, downfall, not going to come through from Chronicle Galaxies. 50 dropping on target. Promising keeps it out, and Nebraska hold on to this 2-0 lead.
And Tennessee equalizing at 3-all with Pitt in game 1 after a 3-0 start for the Panthers over there on the C stream. But now Promising back in front, taken wide. Creed looking for goal 3, couldn't get it to fall. Beast will clear to harm's way. Now the Lumberjacks in Northern Arizona trying to get the offense started.
Yeah, they're really just having a little bit of trouble doing. Chronicle will boom this one forward. Promising up into the ceiling, looking to play this one low. Galaxies rips one into the back wall. Noe demoed, and Beast gonna put this one away. NAU cut the lead in half.
3:28 the Lumberjacks on the board. Galaxy straight to Beast off the shot attempt. Creed couldn't make the save. 92 seconds gone. The Lumberjacks on the board.
We'll see what they're able to keep doing. That's a good start. The demo plays might be becoming more frequent. Chronicle looks for a quick shot. Creed plays it away. Noe low boost. Forces Beast to go towards the corner. Creed sends it forward, looking for Promising. Galaxies just trying to keep hold of the possession. Chronicle booms it right back to the other side. Noe, a dribble, low boost, however, takes the 50 past Beast. Promising up into the corner, but NAU seem to have gathered a little bit after those first 2 goals. Creed forced to make another stop. He's gonna have to make another. That he does. He makes another save. Now pre-jumping, but Promising steals it away to the far side. What a chain of stops from Creed.
And Nebraska trying to get to the round of 16 here in the CCS championships, and it's been a heck of a season and a story-fulfilled season for Nebraska after everything that's happened to this team this season. Magical run indeed. Noe couldn't get it to fall.